I always say, like, who cares if someone else has photographed it already? Races like Le Mans, Pikes Peak, Indy 500, all those things have been going on for like a century, you know? So think of how many millions of photographs exist of those events. I want to put my own spin on it. You know, I want people to see the pictures through my eyes, through my lens. That's just like my way of capturing it, you know? Because it's different than everyone else. Everyone has a different way of seeing these things, you know? And luckily, for me, people enjoy seeing the pictures that I make. Once people stop looking at this stuff, I guess that's when I'll stop.
I think the best thing for you to do is to start here, but your main shot is right here. Yeah, and then you get them one more time over here. Yeah. What settings are you using?
Settings we're using? This is what I'm on. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, that's good. So you have to pan with them with this, with these settings.
That's what I do.
Yeah, okay, cool. Up there is a pretty good vantage point too if you want to shoot up there.
I got into photography because I got into cars first, you know? So I got into cars first, and for some reason, I just wanted to photograph them, I guess. I mean, I started racing, like autocross and time attack right outside of high school with my buddies, and I quickly realized that I wasn't very fast. And I quickly realized also that I was better at taking pictures of these cars than driving them.
You want me to sign this?
Awesome.
All right, here?
The shots are sick.
There you go.
Thank you, Ari.
Yeah, no problem.
I never wanted recognition for my work. I just wanted to photograph cars, and I wanted to be around the culture, and I wanted to do it for a living, you know? Like, I never thought that anyone would really care about what I do. I started my really heavy shooting with professional drifting. So like that's why I call like Formula Drift my home. You know, I know all the people there, I know all the staff, and it's just an event that I don't miss. The point of me spending all my own money to go to these places in the first place was to create the pictures. I've photographed many things. I was a full-time paparazzi for 2 years, and I've photographed pretty much the biggest stars in the world. I figured that was just a good way to supplement my income to be able to continue photographing cars.
Part of?
Like one of my most recent ones that I was super proud of was this 000 cover that I did at the Thermal Club. Let's see, this is my latest book here. I shot this cover actually on top of the Hollywood sign. That's with Ken Block drifting. And what's crazy about that place is, what people don't know is that's like a Homeland Security base up there, so I wasn't allowed to shoot any of that stuff, but I could shoot towards downtown. But yeah, like all of these, all of my hot rod covers, I mean, like this one was from Pikes Peak last year. This one was from Drag Week. I try to keep all my print stuff because I'm really proud of that. Like, to be able to hold it in your hands is kind of a big deal. So this, I think, was probably one of my most iconic shots of last year, just because it just, I mean, it tells a story, but this is like what's known as Evo Corner, and Ken Block set out to basically drift this corner. But with this shot, this was stitched together. Like, the actual shot was only this big with a 135, and I was just standing in this corner. But after he passed through, I shot maybe 20 more pictures just to kind of stitch this all together. And yeah, I'm just happy how it came out. It's a pretty nice print that the Hoonigan guys did for me. It's 6 foot by 30 inches, which is the biggest print that I have. So this is my 996 twin turbo, AKA my German muscle car. And this is my 1970 240Z, also known as Old Orange Bang. Funny story about this car though, I actually almost sold this car, believe it or not. Like, this is the car that I'm known for, you know, like this is my baby. And I could not even imagine selling it now, but there was one point where I tried to sell it because I needed funds to put into my business. You know, I needed funds to make it to the events and get camera equipment and stuff like that. At the time, it was tough. Like, every event I would go to, I would bum hotel room floors to sleep on every night. Sometimes even I went to the SEMA show one year and I had to sleep on a different floor every single night for every day of the show. And it was like 4 nights of the show, 4 different floors. From the first photograph that I took till now, like how I got so far, I think a lot of it comes down to sacrifice. You know, I've sacrificed my life for this job. I sacrificed my health. I sacrifice time with family. I have 2 kids, I barely see them. I barely see my wife. I don't even hang out with friends anymore because every waking moment I'm either spending time with my family or doing my job. I've put in so many hours, every single waking hour. If I'm not dropping the kids off at school, or if I'm not cooking dinner with my wife, whatever, I'm working.
Chase, we're ready for you. Clear to send.
Working to get that next job, or I'm working to plan for my next trip, or whatever. It's nonstop.
1, 2, 3. All right, cool. Thanks, guys.
Hey!
What's up?
Oh,
What's up?
you machine gunned at Hyperfest.
Yeah,
I saw it. It was the best.
What's up?
What's up, man? Are you
How are
okay?
you?
I texted you before. I was like,
Yeah, sorry, I've just been
I
shooting.
know.
Yeah.
I gotta get you something. I'd rather give it to you instead of shipping it.
Oh, ooh. Oh,
You're
nice.
gonna love it.
Whoa, shift knob. Nice, I like it. Very cool. Made with real money.
I miss
Yeah,
my son's first steps because of this job. You know, I miss being able to help potty train or first words or whatever. I miss all of that stuff. That's just what it is. I'm not content with sitting at home just watching TV and just letting time go by. Like, I want to be out there driving cars, shooting, and just enjoying car culture. Is it worth the sacrifice? I don't feel alive if I'm not doing it.